हरि गोपाल बोलो
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो
राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो
राधे
राधे राधे
राधे
राधे राधे
राधे
राधे राधे
राधे
राधे
कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण
राधे कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई
सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई
सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई
सबसे ऊंची प्रेम दुर्योधन को निर्वाक्या क्यों
साधवी दूर घर खाई सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई
सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई
सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई
सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई
ओ हरे राम
रामा
हरे राम
रामा
राम
रामा
हरे हरे
हो हरे रामा हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे
ओ हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे हरे
हो हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
ओ हरे राम हरे राम
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 हरे हरे
हो हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे हरे हो
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम
राम
हरे राम
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 हरे हरे
हो हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण
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 कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे हरे
हो हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
जय मां गंगे
गंगे
जय मां सर्वेश्वर भगवान की
जय।
गौ माता की
जय।
गंगा मैया
की जय।
भारत माता
की जय।
धरती माता
की जय।
हर हर महादेव।
Param Puja Swamiji, Puja Sri Muralidharji, all of our sisters and brothers and family. It's such a joy and a blessing to welcome you to the holy banks of Mother Ganga and to our sacred yagna and Aarti ceremony. As we celebrate each evening the sacred yagna, the sacred fire ceremony, there's so many meanings to it. But the core fundamental teaching of yajna is sacrifice. Not sacrifice in the way of I take an animal and kill it, or I take a virgin and kill it. Not that type of sacrifice that too many of us identify with sort of religious traditions that have gone awry. But a sacrifice of that within me, which is keeping me from living as the true divinity that I am. A sacrifice of my ego, a sacrifice of my anger, a sacrifice of my temptations, a sacrifice of my attachment to my identities, to my histories. We sacrifice all of that into the divine fire with the prayer. Oh God, by any name, any form, it doesn't matter what our religion may be, but oh God, purify me. Remove that from me, which isn't the true divine purity of who I am, so that I can live every minute and every moment as pure as when fire touches anything and purifies it. And in our lives, that becomes service. And the yagna reminds us of that, because as we sit around it and we place the offerings into the fire, it reminds us that in life, our role, instead of wondering about who's going to be in the center, our role is to sit on the outside and offer in and offer in and offer in. And that's the meaning that this beautiful yagna ceremony gives us. And it's so beautiful this evening to have the opportunity to celebrate some people here who are really living that message, living that teaching of making their lives an offering to the divine, an offering to humanity, and just using whatever we have, whatever we know, whoever we are, to serve that divine creation. We have with us this beautiful, beautiful and dedicated team of dentists who have come in from Spain. The organization that they have come together under the umbrella of is Acción Planetaria, the action for the planet. Here, we always emphasize the beauty of the Indian spiritual tradition that prays for all. When we chant our mantras and we chant our prayers and we say, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, may everyone be happy. And we always compare that with so many cultures abroad that are so focused on just our people, our country. But action for the planet really is that which we highlight and celebrate. It's the Spanish equivalent of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The world is a family. To serve for, to live for, to act for the planet. And so they've taken their energy and their experience and their expertise and their skills and have brought them here from Spain to India to offer them to the people, the villagers, the children of this sacred land. And they've spent the last many, many days here, from early in the morning till late in the evening, out in villages, in schools, serving the underserved population. So if we can give them a very, very big round of applause. They have given a total of 701 treatments, which is funny because in the Indian tradition, one is always considered very auspicious. So nobody would give you 100 rupees, they'd always give you 101 rupees, or nobody would give 50 rupees, they'd give 51 rupees, which to those of us from abroad doesn't make much sense because the actual, financial value of 1 rupee is not so much that it should make a difference. But that one is so auspicious, and it's so interestingly beautiful that the total number of treatments they've given is not 700, but 701. So their treatments are right in line with the beautiful auspiciousness here in this land. And they've seen a total of 495 children and adults in this area. I would like to ask them to come forward and to receive a sacred sapling from Puja Swamiji and Puja Sri Murlidharji, who, as I was saying last night, is really such a beautiful, beautiful embodiment of Kathakar social responsibility, taking what he has, which is the power of the voice, the power of the spoken word, the power of the Vyaspit, to touch and to transform and to change people all over the country and all over the world. And so I'll ask Puja Swamiji and Puja Murlidharji to bless them with the sapling of the Rudraksh tree. Christian Alvado, the founder of Acción Planetaria, and all of their dentists, hygienists, and assistants. If everybody, all of their dentists, hygienists, assistants, if everybody can come together and take the Rudraksh sapling together as one team, one action for one planet. Puja Swamiji always reminds us, we may have a plan A and a plan B, but there's no planet B. And so your action for the one planet we have is the action we need. And let this be not just a celebration, but let it be an inspiration for all of our other family members from across the world, sitting here with us on the banks of Ganga, joining us through the live stream on the video, online. Whatever skills you have, whatever abilities you have that can be offered in service of the world, that's the greatest gift that you can give. And so whether you're a doctor, a dentist, an engineer, a teacher, whatever you may have, come and offer it and serve for the one action, one people, one family, and one planet. After the sacred Ganga Aarti, we have satsang in English, a spiritual question and answer session with meditation that takes place in English in the satsang room of Parmarth Nikatan Ashram that is open to all, and everyone is welcome to join us for that.
Karunavataram Sansarasaram Bhujagendram Sada Vasantam Hridayaya Vinde Sada Vasantam Hridayaya Vinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namani Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namani Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam
Jaya Gange Mata Maiya Jaya Gange Mata Jo nar tumko jata Jo nar Maiya ji ko jata man आता
मैया शरणागति आता यम के त्रास मिटा कर यम के कष्ट मिटा कर परम गति पाता ओम जय गंगे माता
मंगलकारिणी मैया तू है सुखदाता
मैया तो है
सुखदाता तेरी गोद में आकर तेरी शरण में आकर मन शांति पाता
ओम जय गंगे माता
आरती मात तुम्हारी जो जन नित गाता
मैया प्रेम सहित गाता
दास
वही सच में भक्त वही सच में मुक्ति को पाता ओम जय गंगे माता ओम जय गंगे माता
मैया जय गंगे माता जो नर तुमको जाता जो नर मैया जी को जाता मनवांछित फल पाता ओम जय गंगे माता
जय गंगे माता
जय गंगे माता
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं
मम देव देव
सर्वे भवन्तु
सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्
शान्ति
शान्ति शान्ति
जय जय राधारमण हरि बोल हरि बोल जय जय राधारमण हरि बोल
जय जय राधारमण हरि बोल हरि बोल जय जय राधारमण हरि बोल
जय जय राधारमण हरि बोल हरि बोल जय जय राधारमण हरि बोल
जय जय राधारमण हरि बोल हरि बोल जय जय राधारमण हरि बोल
जय जय राधारमण जय जय राधारमण जय जय राधारमण
हरि बोल
जय जय राधारमण जय जय राधारमण जय जय राधारमण
हरि बोल
जय जय राधारमण हरि बोल हरि बोल जय जय
राधारमण हरि बोल गोचर काना मन बसिया करे कालिंदी फूल किलोल करे कालिंदी फूल किलोल हरि बोल
जय जय राधा
रमण हरि बोल
जय जय राधा
रमण हरि बोल जय राधा रमण हरि बोल जय राधा रमण हरि बोल
जय जय राधा
जय जय राधा रमण जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल
जय जय राधा
रमण हरि बोल हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल जय राधा रमण हरि बोल हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमण जय जय राधा रमण जय जय राधा रमण हरि
पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः
शान्ति